What it is, it's your boy Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Street Stories Uncut, we over East Baltimore in the trenches with it, man. Now, this situation took place over 20 some odd years ago, right? I was over East Baltimore in that real ghetto. But before I hop off in the storytelling mode, we're going to go ahead on and run the shout-outs down for the people that have been supporting the channel through Cash App. First up on the list, we got the brother Kenny Tillman. This brother a real supporter. Sent his hard-earned money in, bless the channel. Appreciate you, brother Kenny Tillman. And last but not least, we got the brother Xavier Morgan. This brother watched the channel all the way from Houston, Texas. Xavier Morgan, appreciate you, bro. Stay locked in, I got us. Now that we got that out the way, let's get it. Yeah, man, so after Shorty passed away, his peoples went on ahead and had a candlelight visual for him. A lot of police and attendants. The candlelight visual ends up getting shot up anyway. I was there, I was at the candlelight. Yeah, so them boys went on ahead and turned it up a notch. The good brothers did, basically to let them know it's on. So my ex-homeboy, him and his peoples, they stand sticked up, they riding around looking for Shy and them, you know what I mean? Well, what ended up happening is they ends up catching the good brother Shy, his biological little brother, one of his little brothers. They catches his little brother walking down the street on his way to football practice. One of them jump out the car allegedly, open fire, striking Shorty in his back and in his upper legs and shit. He gets rushed to shock trauma, but he ends up making it. Now the good brother Shy on the warpath, and he got all the good brothers siding with him. And we ain't gonna say what community or neighborhood this took place in, cause niggas from the city definitely gonna know what I'm talking about. This no bullshit. For a week straight, nigga Shy was on one. Good brother Shy would pop out one of them alleys on that block, and whoever out that bitch get it. Man, they say, bro, would jump a nigga fence with a Mac 11, tear the whole porch up type shit, then disappear like a thief in the night. So much so, homicide had to sit on their block. I'm talking about for days, parked at the top of the street changing shifts. Cause bro literally put their street under attack. I'm talking about as soon as the police leave and they think that shit done boiled over and calmed down, that same night, bro would pop out, leave 100 shells on a nigga block type shit. You would have thought it was a bunch of brothers sliding on them, but it was really one brother getting real busy, getting real dangerous. And trust and believe me, a few lives was lost behind that. And see, my ex-homeboy, his peoples got some bread, they got some paper. Not the younger ones, they the iron slingers, but the older ones for real. It's three main older ones that's really running everything as far as them that's really got the money. So what ended up happening was they really couldn't handle Shorty. They ended up putting some money on Shorty head. They say bro had like 40 bands on his head. Now, to my knowledge, it was a few attempts on his life. I can recall 2 incidents where 2 of the cars he was playing got shot up, right? But both times he came out unscathed. Bro moved like a chameleon. But long story short, before anybody could collect on the bounty, bro ends up getting grabbed for a body. And this was some unrelated shit, some shit that happened out South Baltimore. Like I said, bro been stepping. And we been knew he had a situation out South Baltimore, that's why he wasn't going down there like that. But anyway, like I say, bro got grabbed for the body. Now while he over the jail fighting the body for like a year, shit kinda like died down. As far as that situation went, right? A few of the old head, big brothers hollered at some of my ex-homeboy peoples that I mean was somebody in the streets. Went on here, got the situation taken care of, right? So like I said, he probably was over the jail like a year. I come over that bitch for a pistol charge, right? We links up on J section over that jail. Jumping J. As soon as I get over there, as soon as he see me, he light up like a Christmas tree. Whoa, what it is? I get to telling him everything going on the street and shit. He get to telling me like, yeah, man, they grabbed me for this old ass body. He like, man, I'm about to beat this shit for real. He get to telling me about his lawyer and shit, Ivan Bates. Says people took a lawyer $15,000. They ready to put the house up and all that shit. And he was telling me like, yeah, another 10,000. He gonna be ready to go to trial. He said he had his peoples and the brothers and shit up on top of it. Now when I got over there, he had the brothers structured like the Chinese military over that bitch. He was running the show. And he told me out his own mouth, one of my ex-homeboys, one of his little cousins came over to jail while Shorty was over there, right? Cause he basically had all them niggas greenlit. Shorty got over there? He said, man, he had the brothers beat Shorty so bad, then they made him chew and swallow a styrofoam cup full of dead mouse heads. I'm talking about just the heads of mice and shit they done caught over that jail and cut the heads off. He like, man, we made that nigga swallow that shit, man. Just looking at the brother like, and I thought I was the demon.